In this video, we're going to show you how to install rear mud flaps on your Dodge Ram. They're going to be mounted right on the back side of the bed. Using our 7/8 socket, we're going to head loosen and remove our lug nuts. With the lug nuts off, we can go ahead and remove our wheel. Now, installing your rear mud flaps, it all depends on how you want these to look and if you're going to be fitting these to oversized tires or something to that effect there. We're going to line this up, and it's going to be positioned basically in this area right here. Now, you can lower it, you can stick it a little bit further out, but you also have to make sure that you have ample space here to go ahead and anchor this to the body, or in our case, our fender flares. If you don't have fender flares, you're simply going to do the same process through the sheet metal of the fender underneath. Now I'm going to go ahead and utilize these two screws that is holding our fender flare in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some grease and I'm actually going to put it on the head of both of these. We're going to use this grease on the two bolts here, or two screws, as our marker for our placement of our mud flap here. So when we line this up, we want to put it in the general area where we want this to go. I'm going to press this into place and then remove it. And this has left two marks here with the grease where we want to go ahead and drill our pilot holes. Let's go ahead and wipe off the grease off of our two screws here. Remove these 10mm screws from our fender flare here. If you do not have these here, you probably have smaller screws going through the fender into your liner. I'm going to use the existing screws. To go ahead and line this up. So now we have these metal retainer clips here. We want to go ahead and we can slip these on. Get a general idea. We're going to utilize these here as extra anchor points for our mud flap. So you can press this onto your fender flare or the sheet metal underneath, depending on what you're going to be anchoring this to. And I'm going to put it over it. I want to go ahead and mark where we're going to be drilling. So there was a mark right here. I want to go ahead and drill out those marks. I want to go right through the liner and the sheet metal. So let's go ahead and slide this through. You want to make sure that the domed side of our clip is facing away from where the screw is going to go. I'm going to go ahead and press that into place. That screw will go through the retaining clip on the other side. We'll go ahead and snug that down. We'll snug that down. Now, if you didn't have these two screws here, you could simply install two more in the positions that you want them for. Let's remove this upper one install another metal retainer clip. Go ahead and secure that down. I'm going to repeat for the bottom one here. Now with there, we have a nice set of match screws. And go ahead and snug it down. Once these are all in, go ahead and repeat for the passenger side. Let's go ahead and line up our wheel. That lined up, and let's go ahead and install our lug nuts. Once we have all these on, I'm going to go ahead and snug them down. Let's go ahead and torque down the lug nuts to 135 foot-pounds.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.